Alright guys, how you doing? My name is Mike. What I'm going to do tonight is actually show you how to unlock your MotoG by Boost or any other carrier that you bought your Motorola G from. Now keep in mind that this is only for Motorola G. Um, a lot of people should know it as MotoG. First thing you want to do is you definitely want to go to you definitely want to get the Android SDK. You want to download it, and you want to say that you should download it to like your root folder, which is your or a folder you could basically remember it from. But I actually have mine on my C drive, which is your local drive, and should start from there. Once you're done with that, basically, you can close that out. You can actually get it at developer.android.com/sdk/index.html. Once you're done with that, you can close that out. Unzip the archive, obviously. The next thing you want to do is you want to take your phone. Obviously, you want to go into your settings. And what you're going to do is you're going to plug your phone up to your computer or your laptop, whatever you use. Once you have done that, you go to your settings and then go scroll all the way down, just like I did, to About Phone. Scroll all the way down to the About Phone to where you come across build number. And what you want to do is you want to continuously just keep hitting build number until it says you are now a developer. Once you're done with that and it shows that you are now a developer, when the prompt comes up, says you're now a developer, you can just go back to your home. Pretty much after that, what you want to do is, what I normally do is I'll go to my C drive, my Android SDK folder, in SDK, and then I'll go to Platform Tools. Okay, you want to see the top folder, Platform Tools. You don't want to go in it because you don't need to do anything there. You're actually going to do that by command prompt. So what you're going to do is you're going to highlight basically what I mean by highlight is you're going to click Platform Tools folder one time, hold Shift, right click, and choose Open Command Window here. What that's going to do is going to bring up the command window, and it's going to take you directly to that folder. That way you don't actually have to type it in manually because it won't read that way. Um, when you normally do that, pretty much what you want to do is you want to put your phone into you want to reboot it into the bootloader. Now, if you do not if your computer or laptop cannot read um, the phone at all, then what you want to do is you want to Google up. Let me see. You want to Google up Moto G ADB driver. And you're going to pretty much click the first link. Obviously, it's going to show you where you can get it, but it's going to take you directly to it. When you get there, and you can even do this if you're actually running a Mac as well. But when you click the first link, it's going to take you directly there. What you're going to do is you are going to download it. Okay, you can save it to your desktop wherever you can remember it. It's not really a big file. It's only 32 megabytes, so it should take you probably like a minute or so. And if you're on Wi-Fi, it'll probably take you like less than 5 minutes. Um, Install that software. It's not going to prompt you to reboot your computer, but if you have to, go ahead and reboot it, because if it does prompt you to reboot your computer, 9 times out of 10, depending on the version of Windows you're running, like I'm running Windows 8, so it's not going to reboot. Um, if you're running Vista 7 or XP or whatever, it might ask you to reboot. Once it reboot, then you'll be able to, your computer actually will be able to read your phone once you plug it in with your USB. Okay, once you're actually done with that, what you're going to do is you're going to put it in bootloader mode. So you're going to go to your command prompt window, which is here. Then you're going to type in adb reboot bootloader. Hang on. First do fast boot devices. Okay. And it's showing that it's there. Oh yeah, one more thing too. If you don't know if your phone is picking it up, what you can do is put your mouse over computer. Don't click it. Don't left click it. Just put your mouse over it. Hold shift, right click it, and then go to manage. Well, or you can just go to your settings manually and just go to device settings. But when you go there, what you're going to do is you're going to click device manager and see it's not showing up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unplug the phone, and then I'm going to plug the phone back up. And it's not showing. Oh, it doesn't love me tonight. Oh yeah, when you go to I forgot to tell you too, like when you go to the about phone and stuff like that, and I told you to press it like 3 or 4 times until you basically get the developer thing. Don't forget to go to your settings again, go all the way down to developer options, because it basically, what you did then was basically unlock the developer options. If you don't know anything about phones, well, now you do, because not all phones are like that, but the Moto G, yes, and some phones actually can do that. But anyways, go to your developers option, and right down here where it says USB debugging, make sure you click that. Then it's going to actually come up and says allow USB debugging. You need to do that in order for your computer right here to show up in the device. So you're going to click OK. Once you click OK, bam, there you go. Android device. See? Motorola ADB interface. Now that that's showing, we can actually go back to our command prompt. And what we're going to do, yeah, make sure you press OK, yeah, OK on your phone and everything. And what we're going to do is we're going to do, again, fast boot devices. And see, it's just going to say waiting for devices. Why is saying that? Is because the phone is on and we're actually at the home screen. So what we're going to do is we're going to power off the phone. And there's 2 ways you can do this. I'm actually going to do this with the command prompt. And a second way that I can show you, I can tell you how to do it, which is probably quicker or easier for you, is by holding the power button and the down button at the same time. Other phones is holding the power button and up, like say if you have a Samsung Note or HTC, basically it's hold power and up key at the same time. But with the Moto G, you hold power and you press down. Or if you're a good developer and you're just very spiffy or whatever, go back to your local disk, wherever your Android SDK is. Go to Android SDK and then your SDK folder, and then go back to platforms. Left click it 1 time to highlight it. Hold shift, right click it, and then open command window here. All right. Once you're done with that, what you're gonna do from there is gonna go adb reboot adb reboot bootloader, and that's all. And just if you just watch the phone, it's gonna put your phone just like that. So those are the 2 ways you can actually do that. Now, what you're gonna do is you're going to go type in fastboot OEM get. unlock data. Oh, crap. I just typed that in wrong. Data. Okay. And then you're going to get like 5 lines of bootloader info. Okay. Now, here's what you need to do from there. And it's very easy, guys. I'm telling you. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to go to Motorola.com, or you can Google up the exact words that I did, which will probably be easier. What I did was, here, I'll actually do it this way. You can go do unlock MotoG, and then the first thing that's going to pop up, obviously, is the first link is unlocking the bootloader Motorola support. So when you're done with that, you click that, and then you're going to come to the unlock your bootloader screen. And what you're going to do is you're going to scroll down here and you're going to click next. It might ask you to log in, which is fine. It's going to give you the steps, but instead of going through all these steps here, I'm actually showing you one by one, because yes, it will be very tricky if you don't know what you're doing. And believe me, trust me, you don't know what you're doing unless you are a developer. So the reason of this video is to make it a lot easier. Um, but however, I will point out the first initial step you definitely need to do is make sure you download the Android SDK, which is here, and it provides you the download link, as well as the Motorola USB drivers, the ABD USB drivers. So you got to make sure you have those downloaded. All right, bypassing all of this because I'm actually showing you, so that way you don't have to read. What you're going to do is you're going to scroll down here to number 6. Check if your device can be unlocked by pasting a string in the field below and clicking "Can my device be unlocked?" So what you're going to do is go back to your command prompt. You're going to go right click, mark, and you're going to mark from wherever bootloader is, but do not mark the space. Like, don't mark that space right there. You want to mark it from the very beginning all the way down. And you're going to right click. Okay, and then what you're going to do is you're going to open a notepad. You're going to right click on that notepad and you're going to paste. Oh crap, hold on. And you're going to paste. Oh, okay. Yeah. So what you should have is the 5th line should be like 6 zeros, but you're going to have 5 lines, okay? And what you want to do is basically put them all on the same line as like one format, pretty much. Okay, and then you're going to copy that. You're going to copy. You're going to go back to that web page, number 6, and you're going to put it in the box. Okay, and then you're going to click "Can my device be unlocked?" When you click that, it's going to verify your eligibility, and that's it. Then you're going to go down here, you're going to click agree, and you're going to request the unlock key. Now, what's going to happen is it's going to say unless you have the developer edition, which all phones are, like no matter what phone you have, it's a developer edition. The thing is, it depends on how you get it. And what I showed you at the very beginning, when you go to the settings and you go to the about phone, and you don't, you keep clicking that info, and it unlocks the developer edition. Um, every phone has a developer edition because that's the only way like the tech support can actually help you out. Anyways, long story short, you click OK, and what's going to happen is going to take you to another page. Sometimes you might have to do it like once or twice because depending on your browser. And what you see here is basically it's going to email you your key. So you go check your Gmail or wherever you or wherever you have it. All right, it's going to say do not reply, blah blah blah. It's going to show you. And what you're going to do is you're going to take this code right here. Okay, let me make sure I got the right one. R4, 51 minutes ago. Okay. 0 minutes. Okay, so I just want to make sure because this will be like I've already unlocked this phone once, but I'm actually unlocking it again just so I can show you guys. So anyways, you're gonna take this code, you're gonna copy onto your notepad. Anywhere on your notepad is fine. Okay. From there, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go fast boot devices just to make sure your phone is still connected to your computer, and it should tell you anyways. And the last step of what you're going to do is you're going to do fast boot OEM unlock, and you're going to click space after unlock, space one time. And you're going to go back to that notepad. You're going to double click on that key that you just saved on that notepad somewhere. You're going to double click on it, right click, and you're going to copy. Or you can right click and cut, but you're just going to right click and copy, which is good enough for me. Go back to your command prompt. Right next to that space, you're going to right click and you're going to paste. Once you paste it, hit enter. Once you hit that, well, mine says device is already unlocked, so but once you actually hit that and you're doing that, it's gonna probably take about 5 minutes depending on how your computer is. It actually took me about 2 minutes. But your phone's gonna automatically shut off, then it's gonna boot back up, and then it's gonna do like its normal thing as if you just bought the phone off the shelf. And so just let it work. It's probably going to be stuck on one screen for like 2, 3 minutes. You're going to be like, oh my God, I bricked my phone. Oh my God. No, it's okay. It's doing its cycle because what it's doing is it's resetting your phone. Okay. Now, hopefully that you're actually watching this video before you actually do this. Um, because what I've should have mentioned to you at the very beginning is that you want to make sure that all your pictures, your files, your phone numbers is all saved and backed up somehow or however you save them and stuff because it's going to like seriously erase everything. Okay? Some people don't really care. Why? Because it's like a fresh start. I mean, you unlocked your phone to do it with any other company. So, thus being in that case, I actually did this for my coworker, which is what you're looking at is her phone. Um, so there, your phone should be unlocked. There you go. Take it into a wherever store you want to and have at it. I hope you enjoy your phone being unlocked. And if you have any comments or any suggestions, feel free to go ahead and put it. I'll check on them. I can answer any questions and enjoy your phone.